Alrighty then. I think we're live. Hello again, Twitch and YouTube. And welcome to a new Hollow Knight Randomizer stream. So, no, we're not quitting the game. So, today we have a bit of a different concept going on. So, we're doing a randomizer, as always. But the goal today is not beating anything at all. What we're aiming to do is to overcome one of the knight's greatest weaknesses. So, as you might know, the knight has no voice to cry suffering. And we will overcome that today. We are going to travel around Hallownest and learn the language, one NPC at a time, until, finally, we can call ourselves a native speaker. So this is going to work a bit funnily, and I don't know if it's going to work out, let's say, perfectly, but at least we can try. Oh, there's one thing I want. Let's grab this guy. Perfect. Save, and gonna have to open it one more time before that works. You know what? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the randomizer settings for the day. So today's randomizer settings are sort of in the, I would say, medium tier of difficulty. So we're starting, as usual, a little bit on the cursed side. Meaning everything is randomized, all the default items are randomized, so we're not ditching anything. We took on every single skip. That might be a very bad idea. I will have to see if I need to allow some backups, like some backup bench or something to account for that, but we almost never do it, so I hope to avoid it completely. All novelties are enabled, meaning we can't swim, can't ride elevators, various things are split, including ability to attack left, right, up, can't heal until we find it, that's a big one. Yeah, and a lot of things are split. Let's see, cost are kind of normal, high, kind of on the high side. I like to have it on the high side. No starting items at all. We're starting King's Pass. Usually I don't like King's Pass, but today it has a little bit of a purpose, because I'm trying to meet every NPC roughly in order. Can't really guarantee that we get the right order we want, but should be some order. Hopefully a decent one. This is standard. We start with only 3 masks and 1 charm notch. I think that's a nice way to make the early game more exciting, even though we can scale up pretty well. There's a few mimics. Transition rando is on, of course, otherwise it's very hard to find anyone. Charm notch is a bit on the higher side, hopefully. I like having charm notch cost on the random high side, then you can get some surprises. Maybe I'll even fix it to like 90 or something rather than putting it 60, 190. I'll think about it. Softlock platforms, that's fine if you're not trying to make a very slow rando. Toggleable Shade Soul essential to do slope balls. Some dupes also speeds up things. And benches are not randomized today, nor are breakable walls, because I don't want to have too many crazy pathing interactions, same with levers. Extra rando is on, meaning we have various things added and split. Thought about these, but these might actually be important for the run, so we'll leave them. Logic is definitely on. Lore rando is only the Dreamnail dialogue. Some of these will mess with my NPCs, so will be bad. Doors, I like doors. Have some doors, not a lot of doors, just a few doors. A few extra checks are added, but it's not no big deals. Just these 3 really. These could interact with my NPCs badly, so I don't want it. Mr. Mushroom is randomized. We have reason to talk to him anyway, but this is still pretty fine. Spicy rando. Ooh, I need to turn this off. Hoarder absolutely cannot be on, and I think Brett and Myla could also interfere with talking to them. We can have Get Good to make Hornet a little bit more exciting. The Glory being a fool. Might actually have to do that anyway. Journal entries are on Pokédex style. I actually thought about Manderbug, but I'm leaving him out of this. He doesn't say much. Alright, this should probably be fine, as it is. Alright, let's go. Okay, so today's goal, we will learn the language of Hallownest by speaking to NPCs one at a time. You already see our hit list, the first few NPCs, and it'll work basically this way. You have to get to them and make them say the line, and then I also have to say the line to learn the line. Once I learn it, then I am one step closer to becoming a native speaker of Hallownest. And there will be some surprise guests in that list. I tried to include close to everyone, but hard to guarantee that I got quite everyone, so we'll see. Also, quick slash for 3. That's kind of a pretty hot starting pickup, frankly. Do not mind that one bit. Of course, this is still a randomizer, meaning I will have lots of random checks to hunt down all over across the map. Will be kind of hard to predict. I don't need to take this now. Exactly which order we can meet various NPCs in, but we will do our best, and with a little bit of effort, maybe we can find all of them. Like I said, there's some very much surprise guests in this list. Oh, a simple key already. That's kind of good. Then at least we'll be able to talk to Gigi. Oh Grim, there's no time, Forgotten Crossroads. That means that Ismaster is in Forgotten Crossroads. There's a few hint markers in the game. I kind of like them, I find them kind of cool. This also means there's a reason not to just thumb through lore like crazy, which is kind of nice. I have Night Hunter's notes. Actually, I'm not gonna go down here just yet. We're gonna go this way. Nice. Got it. And right back. This is basically the speedrun strat if you want to get Fury of the Fallen, and I do. So let's just pick that up right quick. Life full of masks. And what's the Vagabond Hunter's notes? I guess there's nothing else. Didn't forget anything. No, we're good. Then we can quit out. Back in. Gosh dang. That was supposed to work. Strange. That worked when I tested it. So, if that works correctly, you're supposed to be thrown into Dirtmouth. Not sure why it didn't work. Sometimes in Rando it doesn't work. I wonder if it's some strangeness of bench warp. Doesn't matter. We'll just have to have the pleasure of doing King's Pass one more time. One more time, King's Pass. Oh. I was about to say I gotta learn the fast move in the King's Pass, but we seem to be some way off that. Okay. Now, our first line is coming up. Only one chance at this. Oh! That was pretty bad. Oh! Oh, again. Oh! Okay. Counts as done by now, I think. Good, good, good. Can take the bench. Sorry, Elderbug. That's actually all I needed from you. Oh!
Bafanada.
Oh, Bafanada. Nice. Don't want that. I mean, I might want it eventually. Ooh, that's much cheaper. A little bit of money. The better bugsness bureau. Okay. Might come back to this. I'll sell her with a little bit more money, but she doesn't have anything really run-breaking. The fragile key is the closest to important. We could go GG right now, but we have a date with Elderbug. However, there's a little bit of a problem. Elderbug won't actually say Dream Dialogue Shrinking, Hunter's Note. Okay, good to know, I guess. Not a very useful hint, frankly, but still. So Elderbug will kind of be Grubfather will kind of be busy crying until we find at least one grub. So kind of got to do that first before we do anything else. And then we can go talk to him. Ideally I'd find one pretty soon. There's a lot of grubs in the game after all. Can't kill the Elder Boulder, but wanted the Pokédex entry for the little guys. Did I actually kill this? I did, didn't I? Should we just go straight Molek? That sounds like an exciting adventure. Has some chance of failing. Has a decent chance of succeeding. It gets a lot better once you have a spell, but still doable without. To be clear, it's also without healing, so there is a significant chance of just failing it. But I have some practice with it by now. It might work. Mask shard, cool. I actually know where 2 more mask shards are. English. Gotta learn English as well. Gotta also learn jumping apparently. Very cool. Go again. Hallownest key, oh, that seems kind of useful. I was kind of worried about that one, but I made it. Grass is turned off today, and enemy randomizer as well. That was a one-time experience, let's say. Gonna make a habit out of that. Oh. Oh, that was kind of not that wise. That was very close. You really tried to stab on me there, huh? That was close again. Thank you, game, for telling me to focus, but you know, I'm kind of busy. Not being able to focus right there. So yeah, we can only pogo right now. Which is why I'm adopting this kind of weird fighting style. It works though, it definitely works. Like, Molek isn't the hardest boss to just pogo away on. She has decent windows for DPS. If I were a little bit more pro, I could go in there. Oh, that was close. There's still some things that could go wrong, just like mistiming something, or having her jump on you. Sometimes just flattens you. You can't get out of the way in time. Put it on one more pogo there. Or if she zones you out or something. Or you go get a little bit too greedy with the pogos there. Kind of worse on this side than the other side. This is a comfort thing, I guess. There you go, easy fight. Boom. Game's still insisting I should focus, yet I cannot. Distant village stag is actually kind of hot. Alright, so we're already running into a problem with the ordering, and it shouldn't really be a big problem. We should be able to just rearrange our splits kind of on the fly. I was hoping at least. Let's see if I can. Might have to think about how to do this. Can I? Maybe I can't easily do that. Should be possible, I suppose. Maybe we can do it this way. Export run 909. This is kind of slow to do. Yes, after best times. And then move Grubfather down a bit, I guess. We can move him a fair bit down. That's fine. And then we can import the run again and set it to the right time. Yeah, there's a lot of steps involved in moving even a single NPC. That's nothing you can do anything about, I guess. Oh, I should do that first and then I import run. Nice. And then I gotta split and then unsplit. Okay, a lot of steps. Nice. Oh yes. Wow. One forgot me. Danchatstra to you too. Nice. Okay, so we got ourselves a spell now. Would have been nice to have before Molek, but don't matter none. I guess we can go get the Grub. I think Grubs are randomized, so it's not like we can guarantee where to find them now. Which means might be a little while until Grubfather acknowledges us. That's okay. Can always go back there. We will definitely go back to Grubfather. Okay. Nice dodge. Needed the hunter's notes, both for the mama and for the babies. As terrible as that sounds. Alright, next on our language list is the stag. He will teach us how to korohoru. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that yet. It's a phrase I don't know yet. Oh, I love how that just drops in. Blugsack Hunter's Notes. Wonders Journal. A flame. And there's a Mask Shard, which means we can actually get 4 pretty easily now. Although it's gonna be expensive. The water is unfortunately randomized. That's okay. Weaver Song for 2, huh? Oh, interesting. No, goodness. Speedrun! Yeah, this one was better in practice. Just warp back to bench, I guess. There's a fair number of NPCs here in Crossroads, so we got some learning to do. Queen Station Stag. Oh, I can skip quite ahead with that. Lord of Shades. Alright. With right fireball, I can't slow ball into fungal wastes. Oh, nail upgrade. Cool. Did a lot more damage now. Gonna make a few enemy fogos a little bit trickier, but since those are auto and activate for me. Ugh. I think this one does respawn though. I think we should do it. Can't really damage tank this time. Gotta be a bit careful. Nice. Shard Might Hunter's notes. Oh well, this is really any good anyway. That's not too bad, although it was a little bit of time loss, I suppose. Green path map, well, okay. I'll get lost there. One essence. Can go back up and grab the check up there. It's gonna get a hit on us for free, but that's okay. We can go straight to the stag and heal. Not to mention, continue our next language lesson. It always gets hit on you there. Can't really do much about that. Haven't found a way to reliably avoid taking that hit. Huh. Let's prepare the throat. La 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 la. Again, gotta talk to him a few times to get this line. Korohodu. Nice. Alright, let's check the Hallownest stag station right away. I mean Dirtmouth stag station. This is quite free. Although we're not gonna go there right yet, we could also just quickly check out the slightly more cursed checks over here. I mean, curse or not. Ooh, buried geokey. Good to know. It's kind of nice to have. We can get a few things already here. And they're surprisingly not that awful to get. Actually, there are some some dialogues I want to get here later. But I can do this again, so I should be able to get it then. Hopefully. Alright, the strat for this one, you get that, and you re-enter from here. That's why I entered and left, although I didn't need to walk all the way in like I did. Would also be a nice line. Oh well. So this is still a randomizer, meaning things will happen a little bit out of order. I was debating doing this in a non-rando, just so that I could make an actual route, which could be interesting too. But, you know, fundamentally I'm mostly a random player, so this is what it is. We're gonna rando it out today too. Which does mean that it's sensible to check things when we can. And there's a grub. for Grubefather. Perfect. Still nothing here. I don't know why I always think there's something here. There really isn't. There's something here though. Oh, rude. Oh, okay. That's not actually great. I should probably not have died there. Oh yes, we're stuck here, I forgot. Which is actually kind of good. Then I have to... Don't have to work a lot to get back. I forgot. Can this be used to get up there? Well, with a fireball maybe. Anyway, right? Yeah, pretty sure you just can. Well, fine. Not gonna though. Not gonna bother with it. Even if it's technically possible. It's a little bit unreasonable. Okay. Queen Station also pretty much a fine option, frankly. Let's check if we get anything interesting there. There's a lot of free checks in this area, and this does basically connect the green path. No, in fact, not just basically, but actually. No. But I think the more meh. Even though we don't really want to start going to green path and talking to the green path characters yet, in particular not Willow. Avoid Willow for now. You don't have a check today. Yes, and you will come up much later, Squirrel, so you're fine. Oh, there's a door. Never mind, no free checks for us. I can make it with a right side fireball? That sounds kind of wild. I didn't know you could make it with the right side fireball. Well, we will try some other things before that then. Nice door game. Nice door. Okay, next on the list is Salubra. Which will require a bit of a shade skip. Also, I like going around this way. Because there's... Oh, one particular enemy type I have a date with. Kinda not great to take 2 hits there. You? 26 Geo. This guy can only be found in this room. He doesn't say much, so I'm not gonna be able to learn any new languages from him, but you know, he's a friendly guy. Just swings a nail. Resting ground stag. Very juicy. Hot spring water. Oh, that's very comfy. I can heal myself back up. I could maybe even have spiked out of the room. I think that might be faster than walking back out. Don't really need to hit you. Can take damage tanks without any concern, thanks to the power of spring water. Also, it's kind of hard to tell. It was kind of like supposed to be a custom skin today. In fact, I am. It's Blurple Knight. You can't really tell though. It looks very much like the standard knight. Gotta admit that. It's really, really the same, huh? Oh, okay, already dead. I'm just gonna unload the spells now. But that's fine. Canyon Key. Fog Canyon Key? Wait, does that mean I can go from Queen Station suddenly? I guess I can. I only have right fireball, so this is kind of a bad side for you to be on. Whatever. I can just murder them like this. Come on. Stop flying around. There you go. I forgot to take hits. I'm supposed to take hits so that I can be ready for the shade skip. Well, we can start by summoning Sly, I guess. Not gonna talk to him just yet. Or I mean I am, but I'm not gonna learn anything from him just yet. So maybe we can talk a bit about the process. It's not very specific, frankly, but I kind of just went by and... Oh, I didn't see you there. Oops. That might be a bad shade skip. I did intend to die, but I think I didn't die close enough. Might have to do the whole thing again. Okay, so yeah, I kind of looked at each NPC and tried to find one line that is relatively representative of them. It was a difficult decision because most NPCs have quite a variety of lines in this game. It's a pretty well written game, let's say. And I might not have made the optimal choice in every context. Like, for example, for Cornifer, I was really debating whether I wanted this. Oh gosh, this is not a good spot for you to be. I wasn't sure whether I wanted his trademark humming or whether I wanted one of his lines like "Hagrumatte" would also be super nice. But when I thought about it, the humming really is what you know, what called my attention to, oh, this guy exists, the first time I played the game, so it's kind of natural, I suppose. I'm not gonna put on Weavers while I'm still trying to do a shade skip, otherwise Weavers could be nice here. Weavers would do good damage to some bosses. Okay, now hardest shade skip in the game, frankly. I know people say this is super easy, and they're probably right. I just somehow never get this guy to... There you go. Cooperate. To be frank though, I'm kind of acting like he has one hit and he has two hits. I could just have pogoed on him, but it's kind of nice to practice. Mariba Osso! Nice. 300 geo. Okay, well I want that. There's a lot of mask shards in shops. Take a little bit of money. Well, you have mostly money and a very expensive mask shard. You have the right crystal heart and I can buy it. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's convenient. There's a character I need to talk to later, which kind of required me to have the crystal heart. Alright. So, I guess we can pop up to Crossroads and get the next person off our list. Nice. Alright. I don't actually need this. I have it perma turned on just for oh. You're competing with the Zelda! Both are selling this exact key. That's funny. Yeah, I have the compass always turned on. I didn't want to talk to you. I already talked to you. Learned all I can from you. You are not someone I want to chat with. Alright. Weaver Song time. We have to beat up a false knight. But first we have to get a reward from Grubfather, and the reward is not actually money. The reward is the friends we met along the way. And also his warm and hearty laughter. Oh, nice. I was debating using the crying, but I might have found a Grub by accident. So, and once you find one, he stops crying forever, so it would be impossible dialogue to get. Ooh, wow. Monarch Wings for 31. Very cool. I'm gonna eat some nachos. Oh, got the spits. Wow. Grubs are loaded. What the? I don't know why grubs are this loaded with seed. Okay, this is a seed where we want every single grub. It's just how it is. Grubs come to us. Grubs, grubs, grubs. They watch an episode of Scrubs. Fortunately, I didn't need it. I had sea dash, so no problem. Going to Crystal Peak, not actually that advantageous, and I don't really want to do it from here anyway. It's much faster to go from here. And we have a date with a snail shaman, meaning we have to go through the false night. And I can already hint at the fact that I said there will be some surprise guests later. And, well, let's just say that that is somewhat related to False Night. We'll see about that later. Oh, I didn't actually mean for him to aggro there. Well, okay, you can break it down. I guess they've almost killed him already, huh? Did I actually kill enough of the... I might not have killed the jumping husk, thinking about it. I might need to go do that. Get him. There you go. Not... I love when that happens. So his Hunter's Notes was not a grub, meaning a mimic. And getting that as a non-item just immediately kills the mimic. Meaning you immediately get the check for the Hunter's Notes for the mimic as well. It's kind of funny. Huh. Thinking about it, I never actually assigned a line to False Night. I guess I can do it even if it's not on the tracker. But that makes sense. Quick focus. Oh, kind of cool. Nice. Ah, missed. Oh, rude. Man, the Weaver's kind of messing him up. He's a better than this. It's over for him. Threw on his Hunter's Notes. He was money, huh? More money. Alrighty. Don't really have to bother with that lever. Can ignore. And teach me something new.
Namino, namino.
Namino, namino. Nailed it. Sounded a bit special, but okay, whatever. That's 2 checks because it's for the split fireball, so good stuff. And good stuff that we have fireball actually, because otherwise we couldn't even get into an ancestral mound. You actually can't break through this plank coming up here if you just have pogo. Doesn't work. But fireball's hitbox is big enough to hit it even if you just shoot it sideways. No problem. Null problem. Hitting that boulder, slight problem. Having only one side fireball, slight problem. These guys are gonna murder the Vengefly. Actually also a problem. Yeah, I should have thought about that before bringing them here. Oh, big. Not that much money though, frankly. No, please don't kill. I need the Vengeflies alive. I don't think they will leave the Vengeflies alive for me. There's no way. You will not survive this, Vengefly. Go high, go high. No, leave him alone. This was better. Okay, he's dead. Never mind. Green path stag. Not that important, I guess. Crimson Flame. Okay. Well, on the bright side, they can kill the Elder Boulder, so it did kind of make sense to bring them here. If they join me downstairs, that is. Okay, they're coming. Get him. There you go. Charm Notch. Alright. And we are good to go green path. And indeed we have to, because that is our next goal. Green path stag would kind of be convenient. Wait, so Canyon Key does not give us access via Fog Canyon? Let's just check that. I feel like I don't know if I believe that. Mark of Pride would be nice for some pogos. Also, if I am going up Fog Canyon, I definitely don't want these guys following me around. That is true. Quick focus for 5 is sort of overly expensive. Ugh. Quick slasher. I can just go. It lets you do some really funny pogos. They're kind of funky. Like quick slash pogos are not my favorite thing in the world, but they do exist. It comes out a little bit faster, which could be nice. I am trying to learn the language today. I'm trying to overcome the fact that the vessel has no voice to cry suffering by seeking down every single NPC in Hallownest and learning one line from them. When I'm done, I will know the whole language of Hallownest, and the knight will be a native speaker. That is the goal for today. So, you know, never mind beating Radiance. I just want to go to language school. Want to have my C2 in Buggian. Buggian. Is that the language? Buggian? Buggian. I actually don't care about your banking today. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. I will need to come back to her later. I will learn a line from her. But I also have to try to stick more or less to my schedule for who to learn from. I can rearrange the tracker, but it takes some time, so I'm not gonna bother. It's fine, she's right next to a bench. I can come back to her. As you see, I have already learned some lines from various characters in Crossroads, and I'm now looking to find the hunter to learn how to speak like a true hunter. 15 geo. It's still a randomizer, of course, so you know, it's going to be somewhat challenging to track down all the characters when everything is random. Well, this is not the best. Okay, fine. Why is this all out of logic? How weird. Maybe there's another key? Question mark? There's another key. Of course. That's okay. At least we can pretty easily reach the hunter from here and continue on with our lectures. We have a pretty strict lecture schedule to stick to after all. I could murder this thing, couldn't I? I could. But do I want to? Am I gonna be stuck here forever? Maybe I'll just do it later. I could also go over to Mossy, but also not much point until I got on this bench. Nice. Too early. Basically, including some surprise guests that you might not have thought of the first time around. But still a randomizer. So trying to somehow track down every single NPC in all of Hallownest under fairly random conditions. It's just a fun idea I had, and I kind of wanted to try it. But just speaking with them might not be completely accurate, because I have a specific line I want to learn from every NPC, and for some NPCs, they won't say that line until you've met specific conditions. So it's slightly more complicated than just running up and tagging every single NPC once. it can involve some extra steps. Especially because I was deliberately a bit cruel which lines I chose, so there's some that I definitely didn't choose the nicest line for, let's say. Metsporbabis. Nice. And that's how we progress the timer. I was thinking of picking something the hunter would say when you finish the hunter's journal, but it's incredibly hard to do in rando. And besides, I don't remember what those lines are. I wanted it to be also a little bit... yes, although I think for Mr. Mushroom, I also combined it with having relatively memorable lines. So it really depends on like which line I find is memorable for each NPC. And that's very, you know, subjective. Like, for example, I find Mr. Mushroom's nushkak to be the way I remember him, so which is an easy one. But for example, there is a certain fan favorite character that'll only say the line I'm looking for once you do something very specific to her. Charm notch. I don't know why. I just gave him some free money. Enjoy Cornifer. And exactly which lines are picked is basically up to, you know, that's subject to change. If I don't find the run very fun like this, I could change the lines for some of them and tweak the run. Maybe in some places it might get harder if I think some are too easy. It was a real consideration to make Hunter require Hunter's Mark, for example. It really was. Mwah. I don't need to go here. But also, a lot of them are, let's say, staples. So, you know, a lot will be resolved on first encounter because they are the line you think of when you meet the character. So it really just depends on the characters themselves. It's not designed to be like a crazy hard. Speaking of Mr. Mushroom, how convenient. It's not designed to be like a crazy hard level thing. It's more something I wanted to do for the fun and novelty of it. Gives me a reason to hunt down the NPCs beyond just they are checks. But it's an experimental format. I can tweak it further later. Oh, remember to kill a bird. Darn it, come back birds. Okay, gotta do that again. Up slash, very cool. Come back bird. Still need to murder bird. Traitor's key. Nice. To get the Pokédex entry for the bird. The bird. I need one Georock here, and then we can go up a green path. And you already see what's next. There's a fan favorite coming up here. I was really struggling which of Hornet's lines to pick, but it had to be that one. There wasn't really any way around it, was there? So the rule is basically any character, whether they're strictly an NPC or not, doesn't really matter. What matters is that they are vocal. Like, if they say something that is definitely words, then they should definitely be on the list. If they make some sounds that are questionably words, I will think about putting them on the list. Oh, rude. If they just look at you and swing at you, then I can't really learn any new words from them, can I? So it's really just trying to common sense it. Didn't really find any lists to go by, so I just used the list of NPCs and decided for myself. List of NPCs, bosses and other enemies, and just decided, okay, this one seems like it could teach me something. Oh, dead already. I up slash, I won't get locked in here this time. Nice. You kind of get stuck in there if you only have down slash. Can't really fight your way out of that. Not ideal. Get this. But of course we still have to do, you know, the standard rando thing of running around and getting all the checks. So it's sort of a little balancing act. Like, try to have a relatively reasonable and clear routing between the NPCs, versus also getting all the checks in order. It's possible and allowed to reorganize the list. Like, if I find that I can't do one NPC right now, I can reorganize my checklist and come back to them later. But it actually just takes a bit of time, so I'm not too keen on doing it. Changing live splits while you're running is a little bit tedious. Yeah. Alright, I can just get the bench here, I guess, for, I don't know, family-friendly reasons. Sure, let's go with that. Okay, since I'm here, I might as well drop down and get some of the lower checks. I usually go up first, but today I just feel like going down. No real reason not to. So I actually know that Ismas is in Crossroads, because I got a hint about that. But I didn't find it yet. Might be one of the harder Crossroads checks. Also, this is a stupid question to ask, because if I'm asking it, no one can actually hear it. So, but I'm wondering, is the audio actually working? Because I made some changes to the audio so that it will split into like voice and in-game channels. Like I was kind of mixing those before, and now it should combine. It should both have a split and a combined channel for streaming. Basically, it shouldn't sound any different, but it'll just be like, it'll just make my recordings work better. So the question is whether I can still be heard, or whether I kind of messed up and you're losing one half of the audio. Clearly, I guess my voice is carrying through, and I guess the game audio is also carrying through. I guess so. If the game is completely quiet, then I made a big boo-boo. But you know, that's how it is with streaming. You gotta experiment in order to improve your stream further. Nice. And I've really been getting a lot of junk, haven't I? Like a lot of junk. Though to be fair, 2 nail upgrades, right crystal heart, up slash, and right fireball isn't bad at this point. Nice, great. Oh, thought I had one more fireball in me. Oh well. Alrighty. I was vaguely debating giving Venge Flaking a line too, because it does kind of make a lot of weird screaming, but it doesn't quite seem vocal to me, so I went against it. It was very much on the edge though. That's roughly my level for who gets and doesn't get included. Like, I was debating Venge Flaking, okay? That's so it should be a fairly inclusive list in principle. You know, thinking about it, I haven't assigned Grubs a line. I only assigned Grubfather a line. That is kind of bad of me. I'll have to remember that later. Well, anyway. Did that work? I'll try again. Okay, that counts, I guess. That probably counts. I learned a lot from that Grub. A lot. It's possible to go over there with just a fireball. Not terribly keen on doing it. Maybe I should try it once. Maybe I should try it once. Also, with only right fireball... Oh, I would need... I didn't bring the spoilers with me, so I couldn't kill the left one anyway. Then it's maybe not worth going there. Killing the left one actually serves some purpose now, because thanks to more doors, it's got itself a key, and that means I need to kill both the right and the left one for checks. And with only right fireball, can't do that without weavers, which I took off. Oh, I forgot that. I put Zote much later because I thought he only says this line in Deepnest, but he says it here as well. I can put him much higher up on the tracker. It's fine. We'll meet him again later and he'll say the same thing. Oh, okay, it's dead. Wow, that's a dramatic fight. Very dramatic fight. Might actually have to save him then, or talk to him. Wait, no, I don't have to talk to him, right? I can ignore him. Let's just talk to him to check what he says. Okay. Not something I want to learn. Ow, rude. I always take a, or not quite always, but I'm always worried about taking a hit here, and today I did, so. And I took 2. That's actually kind of suboptimal. Maybe I wanna rush straight for the bench to be on the safe side here. Well, no. One essence. Might as well go and grab that one geo rock on the way down first before anything else. And another Grimkin Flame. Good. There will be use for those, definitely. Okay, we're coming up on the next a little line here. Oh, 50 minutes just to finish Green Path. I'm actually kind of slow today. I'm not really in a rush, even though I have a timer. I'm not really trying to speedrun this. I'm kind of just testing it out. I should probably be willing to play a little bit faster. The Pale King, eh? Did say there will be some surprise guests. Let's see what happens later. Rude. Double rude, okay. That's not a great way to go into Hornet, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Oh wait, no, it's Super Hornet. I should be careful about this. Yeah, it's Super Hornet. I forgot that. So I turned off most features of the spicy rando, but did keep Super Hornet on. So that's gonna be fun. Let's see if I can actually do it. Super Hornet without healing is actually kind of rough. I think I should have full soul for it. But I don't have nearly full soul. Whatever. Even if I can't beat her, I can still learn something from her. In fact, that might be the best way to learn. Well, I thought about this line too, it's a good line, but there's only one line. Well, they took their cloak to Forgotten Crossroads and Resting Grounds. Hello, I play Hollow Knight 123. How are you doing on this beautiful day? Say the line, Hornet. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Super Hornet. Ow. Say the line. Say the line. Oh! Got it. Got it. Okay, so we're trying to learn the language of Hallownest today, which involves getting murdered by Hornet, I guess. Show off to you too. No, I'm dead. It's gonna kill me. That's okay. We don't need to beat Super Hornet right now. We can come back with more loot later. We got what we wanted, which was a bit of a line. And we can already proceed to our next... Oh yeah, we do need to open an account, I just remembered. If I want to learn something from Millibell, I have to. I'm imagining. Imagine all the people learning to speak bug language. Na 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 na. Which is what I'm doing today. Yeah, I mean, it's a spicy rando Hornet, so she's a bit stronger than normal. It's still possible to beat her, but I'm not gonna spend time on it right now. I can get some more stuff like healing or right slash or something before considering it. That is also kind of nice, yes. But I only need to learn one line from every NPC, so of course having a fully like me reading everything playthrough is also an option. But I think it's fine to just search down one line for each character. Geo Kalala. Nice. I don't actually want to dump my money with her though. Just paid 100 so that she would say the line. That's a very expensive line if you think about it. And I guess we'll just walk on back. I more or less put the characters in the order I thought I would encounter them, but this being a randomizer, there's no real telling which order we'll actually meet them in. So I might just have to do some clever pathing. How do I make them say this line? I actually forgot. Wait. I thought it was Yakuya. Maybe they only say it when I'm upstairs? Some of the lines I actually just ripped from the audio. Like I was like, oh yes, this line sounds good for them. But why are they not saying the line? Yeah. I don't think they make a sound when you dream nail them. Maybe they only say it upstairs. Like this one I just ripped from the HK audio files and I'm like, this sounds very Willow. Also because Willow isn't a very memorable character, frankly. I can just go for Yaya and assume Yaya is the same, but isn't it like yeah, something like that? I thought so. Okay, fine. Yeah. Good enough. Maybe I just misspelled it. That's the process of learning, I guess. You learn new things. But I'll come back to Willow and see if I can learn the original line later. Maybe I can figure out why. This one I thought was just a standard line. Don't think there's any special requirement. And I don't think Willow says anything when you're upstairs. Or they just burp at you, I think. Oh no, wrong bench. Wrong stag, rather. I'll find out later. Buried Geokey, might as well get this when I can. This one I went where I wanted to go. So fortunately we can kind of go, nice, straight to the seer. Oh, nice. I also thought about doing the line when you ascend the seer, but I don't know how reliable it is to ascend the seer in rando. So I left that one out too. There would be some fun ones. Maybe in a non-rando, there's also a few more lines I could reliably add. Such as Hunter's Mark line. That would kind of be fun actually. A grub. Okay, don't need that. Wait, I heard it. Melemu. This one you get without even talking to them. You're just outside and they just kind of say it casually. A grub. Okay, left crystal heart. Ooh, with a lot of essence too. Melemu. Very nice. Oh, there was a spoiler there, but I didn't catch it. Oh well. Shouldn't come through. A relic of my kind pulsing from Kingdom's Edge, huh? Nice. Gotta go Kingdom's Edge for the Dream Nail. That is rough. I do need Dream Nail for a fair number of dialogues, so hopefully I can find it. Ooh! That was a weird fall. And I kind of forgot the focus totem on the way. Zero's Hunter's Notes. This is a bit of an experimental format, so I'll be fine making some corrections on the list on the way. And I was sort of hoping I would have Dream Nail at this point, because now Dream Warriors are kind of coming up. So if I don't have it, then we might be stuck for a little while. You can also consider putting Dream Warriors further down on the list and doing other NPCs first. It's just this, right? Do 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 do. Good thing we don't have to cut the grass today. The dream grass is kind of scary. I don't know what happens if you miss any, if you can actually come back. Don't have to worry about that today. Alright. And... free me. Well, okay. I'll consider freeing you. Alright, let's just back to this here. They can melee move me some more. Melee move. So with Fireball, I can skip melee move. I can skip into Fungal Wastes, but maybe it's more approachable to go to Mossy right now and see if I get a Dream Nail maybe with some luck. Would take a little bit of luck, but I also kind of want to kill the thing in the acid, whatever they're called. This thing. Can Weaverlings kill it? Maybe they can. It seems they can. Not extremely reliably, but they can. I was hoping kind of to have Soul Fireball, but just let the Weaverlings take care of it. There you go, 85 Geo. Now I can die too. I could also just have built up Soul and done the Fireball skip. Maybe I should practice that. Well. It is faster, after all. I have 2 hits on it now, so almost. I guess I don't really need to be fancy with the pogos here, but I'm gonna be anyway. Oh well, anyway. Oh, it was almost dead thanks to the Weavers, I see. Okay. I didn't know that Weavers could actually hit the shade at all. It didn't seem like they hurt it. Money. Should actually picked up more of that. And here is no direction or no right or left slash Mossy. Good times. Good times. Missed. Can get an up slash at least. And a few pogos. I'm gonna Fireball next time they come here. The double Fireball, very strong. Secret tools are placed in Kingdom's Edge and Fungal Wastes. Okay. So I really want to go to Kingdom's Edge, but Fungal Waste has a Mantis Claw. That's kind of hot. So that's a hint for a Mantis Claw. Kind of a good hint to get. Kind of a strong hint to get. I kind of like these hints. They might be a little bit overpowered, but they give some very meaningful purpose to lore. And they don't say very precisely where. Oh, this thing has a key. Oh, rude. I almost failed to notice. Taylor, cool. So it really wants me to go Kingdom's Edge for both Mantis Claw and apparently a one of the Dream Nails. That is rough. That is rough. Ooh, I'm surprised I made that. I really just pogoed there. I guess that's the power of Long Nail. Makes your hitbox real huge. It's even Mark of Pride. Mark of Pride pogos are funny. Very big pogos. And there's left Vengeful Spirits. Kinda hot. Kind of hot. That's... Well, I can get the Grub, can't I? Don't kill it, Weavers. I kinda need to get the crosshair. Weavers, behave. Behave. A little bit too violent there. Glimback Hunter's Notes. Well, okay. At this point, do I want to do Hornet? Still probably no. I can get that one Grub that I kinda ditched. And I don't like doing it as part of the run, because it's kind of hard to get out, but you can easily come back here from the bench and just pick it up afterward. I should be able to get it more consistently, I think. Would be nice. Wait, what am I doing? I need that alive. Also good reason to take off those Weavers. Silly Weavers, messing up everything. So, if we don't get Dream Nail, then we'll have to think about moving on to the Fungal Waste Split, which is not bad either. I think can kind of just proceed to Fungal and get whatever we can there, including lines. Did I forget Georocks up there? Ah, I know where. Yeah, sure. I did technically forget them. Well, technically. I mean, I knew they were there. I also might need to do a shade skip to get one of them. That's true. I do have a fireball, so maybe I don't need to. I do too much damage, everything just dies. Ugh, come here, give me your soul. Soul given. Let's see if I can make it over. Oh, that was not quite right. Oh well, just put a shade then, rather than trying to refarm per soul. Equally fine. I think that should be fairly consistent, but I gotta practice it. Let's get soul again and practice it again for the next loop round. Need you here, Shady. Thank you. Actually, Georock, very cool. One more pip. Thank you. Let's practice it one more time. Not sure I'll get it. It's done at the very edge pixel. It doesn't matter since I already got it, but... Here, I guess? Okay. That was easy, just do them quickly, don't try to delay. It makes sense. Oh, I guess I have enough flames to have summoned the Grim Troop already. But I don't want to talk to them yet. Yeah, I'm going to have to put Markoth down the list, which does mean we gotta take 2 seconds to redo the list. It's 1:05 is a good time. Okay. It's not exactly a speedrun, so it doesn't matter if we mess a little bit with the timer here and there. It's 1:05, huh? Yes, I do want to update them. Okay, Markoth, you go down. let's just stick some Dream Warriors together here. 1 or even 2 sets of splits further down. Where do I go all the way down there? I go up there. Okay, that seems like a decent order for now. And then we have a very clear plan for the next one. So it works this way. I gotta set the timer to start at 1:05, and it does take a little bit of time to do this. So I guess this would be easier to set up in a non-rando where you can consistently have the same ordering. But that's fine. We are ready. Okay, now, in order to actually proceed with the next split, I'm gonna have to do the Queen's Station skip. Let's see. And split. There. Well, Queen's Station skip is definitely one of the hardest skips in all human history, so be prepared for that. I'm not great at it, it's the translation. And I gotta farm some soul over these things. With that Dream Nail, that isn't even particularly ideal. Better find 9 jellies to punch. I guess that's safe enough. Don't have Salubra's Blessing, right? Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Okay, I'm not great at this, so this will take a few tries probably. That wasn't even close. Huh. How did I do it last time? Question mark? Well, back up then, and try it one more time. Oop. Hopefully we won't get stuck on the Queen's Station skip for too long. Maybe I just need more time between them? Probably. Yeah, rude. I have done it before, but it's not a skip I regularly do, so would not claim to be an expert. How far do I get? Yeah, there. Maybe I just didn't fireball at the right time. It is a famously tricky skip though. Also kinda need to be on the very edge pixel here. Which is already by itself kind of a tricky setup. Sometimes I always think to myself that playing a lot of randomizers, it makes you like... Okay, this is a good spot. It makes you fairly knowledgeable about a large variety of skips, but it doesn't give you like the in-depth expertise that some people have on some specific skips and tricks. I didn't move nearly enough. Okay, again. At least I saved some souls. I kind of see what I did wrong there. Let's fix that. Like some people know like precise setups and precise frames for everything and can do it consistently. I kind of just waffle my way through every seed and going like, oh yeah, I remember there's a skip here. How did I do it again? And then it sort of works out eventually. Eventually, hopefully. I should check if I didn't get Salubra's Blessing at some point. I could save some time, maybe. Ah, that was too much waiting. It's the right idea, but too much waiting. Could also think about doing something else. I mean, actually one cloak isn't like one cloak in like Crossroads. I think so. Which means maybe checking the remaining Crossroad checks might actually be even faster than doing this. It's a good point. I think that's what the spoiler said, right? I think so. Well, not the spoiler, the hint. Ah, that was close. That was close. One more try. One more try. That was actually close. Maybe I should just bench, actually, thinking about it. Wouldn't be that cool to just die when I get into jungle. Suboptimal indeed. I have a feeling there's a bench for Leg Eater. That is not great either. I don't seem to have Cerubras. I do not. There's this soul refill for 120. How much is it? Not very much. And it's not repeatable. I mean, it is next time I bench, I guess. Okay, just one more try and I'll go for some Crossroads checks instead. But I do want to get consistent on Queen Station skip. Would be a nice skip to have firmly in my repertoire. Wait, I can also just do the slope ball from Crossroads now. I could do that. Good point. Oh, that was close. That was really close. One more. Just one more. Just one more. Last one. We'll continue our language lesson as soon as I get across this gap. Oh yes, I just remembered the fragile key is in one of the shops in Dirtmouth, right? I should probably buy that anyway. Kinda awkward if I don't, actually. Fungal key and that's a very good point. I should totally buy those. If I don't buy them, we can actually kinda get stuck. That was the wrong way anyway. Fine, fine. Let's just head to Dirtmouth and buy some keys then. You sell it for 265, the fragile key, and this is kind of a good one because then I have the bench at Leg Eater.
Bapanada.
And you sell the fragile key for 245, 20 geo discount. Okay, well, definitely support your local map maker. So this mask shard is kind of cheap. Let's get it. There are a few more checks here in Crossroads that I could just quickly pick up. Might be a good idea. Especially given what the hints have told us so far. Alright. Gotta fight the big guy, I guess. Oh, die. Kill this guy. Or don't kill this guy, it's fine too. But I do have fireballs, so I guess the big guy shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even though I didn't put Weavers back on. Could have considered that. Thinking about it, wouldn't this be faster from the stag station? Maybe. Oh, rude. Well, that was close. Actually, we gotta play it safe now. But fortunately, my nail does a fair bit of damage. And I got some lifeblood masks. Nice. This guy just says ooh, so I don't think I should learn anything from him. But even this is a consideration, really. I am very broad-minded in my search for knowledge. Fungling Hunter's notes. I see. Well, we can go see our favorite miner. It's a little bit too early for that. Oh, and there's a door in the way, of course. So no free checks there. I see. Oh, you're expecting me to get here already. Well, I have it right. I have right C-dash, but that doesn't actually take me high enough in and of itself. Wait, I have right C-dash! What the heck, C? You have right C-dash? You have right C-dash. I've had right C-dash this whole time. I love forgetting that I have right C-dash. C, please, stop forgetting. Stop forgetting you have that. Cannot just forget. It was free the whole time. You absolute goonage. Alright, alright. Here would be a chance to talk to Mr. Mushroom, but he's not on my list yet, so I'm not gonna refactor it. It's a good point though, that this is the first point to find him otherwise. I'm gonna preview him, I guess. Assuming... Simple key was kinda nice. Also, I could go down for speaking of simple key. There's more keys, more doors key. Over here I could pick up. And a Pokédex entry. You have the key, right? Egg for the dictionary entry and some hunter's notes. I'll get through here. Go back up. You absolute goonage, C. How can you forget right C-dash? I forget it very consistently too. It's like almost every seed where I have one C-dash, I just like completely forget I have it for an unspecified amount of time. Blooded stag key, ooh! If only I could swim, that might actually be access to Kingdom's Edge. That would be hot. Let's see. Could oh, that's not good actually. Remember lights? I don't wanna. Okay, that was kinda scary. I guess I'll kill a different Sporg. Maybe this room. Sporg's Hunter's Notes. Well, how fitting. This is indeed the room for it. Wait, I didn't kill it? Oh, that's fine. Don't actually have to. You can kill this one from below. It won't fight back. Soul refill. But very nice. And here's a new learn to learn. Wow! 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 Perfect. Okay. Time for my date with a leg breaker. I remember starting here last time with all the boom flies in this room. That was crazy. Oh, Geo for the little guy. Alright. This room shouldn't be too bad with some fireballs. An upswing, which is, I think, significantly better than... What? What? I got stuck under the door! No! Man, this guy absolutely messed me up. That was crazy. Maybe do put Weaver Song back on. Why not? Fight fire with fire, I say. And fight shrooms with spiders. And don't forget you have C-dash. Please, C, please. Just don't. Oh. Wonder if there's a consistent way not to take that hit. I mean, not take that hit while also, you know, moving fast. There are circumstances like that you must consider. Key. And Geo. Nice. More Geo. Nice. Might actually need it. Actually, I think I need a fair amount of Geo this seed. Shouldn't sneer at any amount of Geo that I see. And wait. Without... Oh, I need to grab some soul. Without soul, I'm not gonna make it to leg breaker. Oh, rude. Okay, that's not great. Shouldn't have taken that hit at the end there. Now I might actually die to acid here. Could happen. Right here. There's no key there, that's good. Good to know. But there is a key here. Oh! Okay, 3 fireballs, not 2. I think I can make it with 2, but I should have had 3. I don't know where my shade spawns there. Maybe my shade will just make it free there. If not, we're gonna have to do some back and forth maneuvering. And I should not have the... I shouldn't have these guys. They're just gonna mess me up. Dying a little bit more than I need to this run. That's okay. The deaths will come in strong later. That's when things will get really intense. I don't know why I'm doing this. Good question. Well, that wasn't that fast, but didn't take damage at least. I love how extremely hidden it is that I'm actually using a skin this time. I don't think anyone would actually notice that. Oh, that's a skin, yes. It's the blurple skin. It is. Literally just the knight with a slightly blurple cape. It is not very different from the usual cape. Oh, you do spawn in a good spot, don't you? Well, okay. That is also totally free, I guess. Even with one hit I could have gone for a pogo parry. Would have gotten all the way. I didn't know how to write down Legiter's line, but that was close enough. Close enough. Blurple is blue and purple at the same time. As you can see on my cape, it is both a little bit blue and a little bit purple. Thus a blurple. It doesn't stand out very much. It is very similar to the default skin. It is really very similar to the default skin. But I guess that's what makes it cute. Oh, Mantis Key. Ooh. That's actually a really good time to get Mantis Key. Oh. We have a little bit of money for me, and oh, the Mantis Claw! I can't afford it. 140 more Geo for the Mantis Claw. Wait, how much money do you give me? Okay, he just gives me very small discounts. But okay, another 80 something Geo and I have the Mantis Claw. That would kind of be huge. So you have Mantis Key and Mantis Claw. You really stole a lot from the Mantis tribe, huh? Like, Leg Eater is like He's not a mantis, but I'm not sure exactly what he is. He's a praying mantis, I think, which is not a mantis, question mark. Well, I don't know. I'm just scrounging every little geo I can right now to pay his usurious fee for the claw. I really need it. Oh, nice fall. Give me Geo. Come on, just a little bit more. Little bit more. I could totally have gotten here with like a slow ball or something, but okay. There was nothing bad about going that way. Can I actually get this? I don't think I can actually get this, right? No, I don't think there's a known fireball skip into this. It looks like there should be though. Maybe there is. Strange. It really feels like there should be. Well, okay. Let's call that good enough. And go and grab a little bit more money for our friend leg breaker, eater, whatever. I guess the best is just to proceed down into fungal, but I would sure like to have the claw first. Is there any way I can go and do reasonable amounts of stuff with reasonably low level of pain? I can just get a advance from Grubfather, I guess. Grubfather, cough up. I have made some bad spending decisions this seed, like, well, I had to open an account with Melibel. It was necessary, or she wouldn't teach me her words. Grubfather, pay me. I have saved some of your children, and I have learned all you have to teach me. Nice money. That's enough. Good, good, good. Back to leg eater. Pretty barely enough, but it's enough. Right Mantis Claw gets strong. Alrighty. I guess that makes most of fungal wastes available to us. Like having the Mantis Key and the Right Claw kind of puts a lot of stuff into logic. And our next teacher is coming right up. Also with Cloth, I was thinking about like needing to finish her quests. She does have like a death line. Maybe I should change the thing we learned to that line. There wouldn't be any reason not to do it, because we'll find ourselves in that area eventually anyway. It's a good idea. I'll think about it for next time. Seal? But for now, we'll just take the rather recognizable... Wait, she doesn't say it here? Hello, requested one. Oh, she doesn't say it here. That's my bad. I thought she did the ho-ho here. Doesn't she? She doesn't. I'm going to have to shove her down the list then. I will handle this by skipping the split and getting back to her. Well, that's fine then. This is not the first encounter with her. That is actually quite alright. Maybe we'll change it to her deathline. Oh, it's not a great place to make a hard fall. Well, these guys actually destroyed me. Rude, terrible. You know, I always wondered, like, these very polite... I mean, I don't think they're people, right? Like, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to like do some fancy footwork to get up there. I didn't think about that. I thought that was like an easy jump because it was in logic, but apparently you need some fancy maneuvering, huh? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I'm curious. Like these polite bots, I presume they're bots, right? Or not bots. Okay. I mean, not saying like you are a bot, but there's a lot of people with exactly the same comment. You're not the first one to write exactly those words, so I just assume kind of it's like a polite bot that comes in and says polite some things and then leaves, and I don't understand it. But apparently you have... Maybe you're trying to make me admit your Discord, question mark?
Das manurat. No konenalo. No.
I don't get it. Like, it would be nice if it wasn't the 100th person that wrote exactly this, but it is the 100th person that wrote exactly this, so I am naturally a little bit suspicious, let's say. But maybe there's just someone trying to be nice and polite, in which case, hello, very nice to meet you. I'm not gonna add anyone to anything, but still nice. Okay, so I would actually have to do some sort of funny skip to actually get there. No, pass. Just for one salt automa. Seems kind of gross. Or maybe even some sort of weird acid shade skip thing. Nah, pass. Pass. I did get Spell Twister for 1, which is actually kind of hot, and Fragile Strength for 2, which is also kind of hot. I've gotten quite a lot of Charm Notches, given that I only started with 1, so I could actually kind of make a decent build out of this. Although nail damage charms are significantly better once you know you have some nail attack directions. Oh. Maybe it was a bit optimistic of me to put Bretta this high up thinking about it. It's very optimistic of me. Might have to shuffle her down the list too. But, can I reach her? Can I already reach her? Not with right claw, I think, with left claw. Maybe? I don't know, I don't think so. I still need wings. Don't need you. Don't care about the lever. Alright. If it's not her either, and I shuffle her further down the list, then who's the next one? This requires cloak, and it's gonna be a pretty quiet split until I find some more loot then, because there's a lot of people that I can't talk to until I have more loot. But didn't I see? I think I saw these already, so maybe it just spawns early in Rando. Oh yeah, I don't get this for free because I'm the left claw, right claw, not left claw. There's also the option of just going right, I guess. But I don't see that being particularly valuable. Let's just drop into Mantis Village. Oh, close. Easy. Easy clap. We can get the journal at least. That's kind of free now, thanks to Right Claw. Good stuff. Another Mr. Mushroom level. Okay, we'll be able to Nushka claim soon enough. Pill Flips Hunter's Notes. I might want to put Mr. Mushroom earlier on the encounter list. This is kind of like, you know, the run for me to figure out how to set up this, and whether it's suited for rando, whether I should do it in a non-rando run. I think a non-rando run makes more sense, because then it can actually make a route, which, as you can clearly see, I'm not particularly able to follow, because randomizer. But I do enjoy randomizers the most, so... Kingsmold Hunter's Notes. This is because a mantis died by falling into the abyss. I love how I kind of just murder them like that. Which means I don't have to fight you anymore. Oh, rude. It won't be open yet. Another question is, how do we get... Oh, up there. Ideally... Oh. Without dying? Oh no, come on. That wasn't ideal. The Ballada. Okay, easy. Easy fireball skip. Back it up. Backed it up. I don't need to keep you alive, right? No, I can get out like this. Get everything and get out. Good stuff. Hive blood for 3. Well, well, well. That is a pretty good proxy for having the proper healing. Now we can do Mantis Lords, and one might note that Mantis Lords, despite actually speaking, are not on my list yet. There's a good reason for that. Let's just say that after thinking carefully about it, I decided not to put them there just yet. They have a more important role later. I only have 1 life. I guess there's a lot of things that could kill me down here, including these spikes right here. Falling onto an enemy. Or messing up and missing my drop. That could happen too, yes. That's true. Lots of things could happen there, and they did. Don't particularly want to overcharm for Hive Blood. So I'll take it to Spell Twister. That sounds good. Great build. Great build. 10 out of 10 build. Already a lot better than having no healing. We can go whichever way we want into Mantis Village now, including the lower path. We could also just not go to Mantis Village and go to Dirtmouth for now. And get our chat with Tiso. I think I saw him. Didn't I see him? No, I'm crazy. I didn't see him. Usually he would spawn once you have Cloak, which I also don't have. Another thing that makes it hard to route. I'm gonna get everyone though, regardless of which order I get them in. So could also just skip him and go on to the next. And grab him. No, don't do a split yet. Don't split. There. That's okay. I guess since logic is on, I have no reason not to just burn fragile simple keys whenever I like, so I can just use one here and get my next line.
Really?
Uliri? Wait, let's try that again. I'm not very happy with that one.
Really?
Uliri? Very nice. No food for you. What did you actually have? Anything good? Hopper Dummy Refill Trampas at 13. Monomon at 14. Okay. So I need 13 and 14 eggs. That is a lot of eggs they're requiring. Very hungry today, aren't you? Want your omelette? That's okay. I can just get the journal while I'm here. Nice journal. I guess the circus is here already. Ah, that would be bad if in Randomizer I actually got the I got the Grim stuff before talking to the first Elder Bug. I'm not sure what happens then. Nice. Charm Notch? Ooh, that is expensive. It's a good thing to have though. Okay. Perfect. Alright. The next broom. Teach me something, broom. Teach me something I didn't know.
Baba Gondala.
Baba Gondala. Nice. Oh. Grim, another tricksy one, because he won't appear until I've gotten Grimchild, so we might have to skip him for now. Come back to him. So all of these skipped ones, they will come back. I'm just marking for myself that I can't do this yet, because rando. But it does show that this would probably work better as a non-rando run. And here's a Dream Warriors, which I also can't do. Let's just skip them too. Wow, skipping so many things because rando. We'll reschedule with all of them. Ah, okay. It is time to city. Can we city? I think we can city. We cannot city. Then I guess we'll just have to search all the checks that we currently have until we get something that gives us city or access to one of the people we haven't talked to yet. That's kind of how rando works, so nothing wrong there. Oh. I love having high blood. It is so comfy for just general traveling around. So much better than, well, not having healing. This is kind of a decent place to have a focus totem too. Kind of on principle, I refuse to open this shortcut. It just doesn't do anything. Like the time it takes to open that shortcut is, oh, just way too long compared to what it gives you. Even if this time around I ended up going through this area a fair few times. I do try to avoid taking double damage though. Oh, too far. I could enter it in the normal way, I guess. Actually, no reason not to. No reason not to. Wait, is there a reason not to? We'll find out. Yes. Nightmare King Hunter's notes. Oh, scary. I think I planned the order relatively well. It's just no way to guarantee which order you get checks in after all. But still the rough order for most of the NPCs is like correct. I always go for the wrong side there. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll just climb back up again. Money. Having right claw is super convenient right now. Oh, Mimic. I don't actually care about Mimic one way or another. It's dead. Huh. It acided. Silly thing. Not a grub. I acid too though. Let's see. I don't reckon I can save Bretta right now. It's gonna be hard now. Yeah, that one was a mistake to put her up that high. I mean, like, even if I use this guy to get higher, I don't get nearly high enough. Nice. Yeah, no. Don't get this one yet. Back to bench and go challenge Mantis Lords. Decent amount of stuff we can get by challenging Mantis Lords, so pretty good get. Wait, this is the one with the G-Rocks. Oh, there's the Mothman Cloak. Nice. Okay, we are very much in business. Very, very much in business. Also, I can use the... That was not what I meant, but now I have storage. Very cool. I didn't particularly mean to get that, and I lost it. Very cool. vaguely concerned whether I'm able to even get up here. With 2 fireballs? Probably not. Probably not at that. Do I have to go all the way? I think I might have to go all the way around. Yeah. I think I just can't make it otherwise. Huh. Oh well. It's fine, I got all the tracks on the right. That's already good, worth something. Including, you know, getting the Mothling Cloak. Mothling Cloak is great. Getting it was fate. Wait. Dunking in acid for no reason. Okay, back to it. One more time, not using the shortcuts, because I didn't make it. So I guess, in retrospect, then I should have gone. Oops, should have gone the correct way to Mantis Village, which means the Epoch way, of course. The intended way. Because that way I could have actually exited and gone to the right afterwards. Yeah, it would have been better. Oh well. But rewarded because I got the right cloak. Must. Come here. One more time. Easy. The trick I find is to go earlier than I think is necessary. Can't really get over there. Maybe I can. Doesn't really matter, can't enter Fungal Core anyway. Rude. Alright, let's clear up Lower Mantis Village right away. Hi Fyrus, how are you doing on this beautiful day? I hope you have an interest in learning the language of Hallownest, because I do. And that's what we're doing today. Learning one word or sentence from every single NPC in the game. In a randomizer, to make it a little bit spicier. That's great. That sounds like a comfy thing to do. Alright. So I'm not learning anything from the Mantis Lords yet. We will learn something from them later. They do say something. In fact, I could have gotten them to say Kika if I go to the left. But that isn't what I want to hear from them. I have my own plans. Front dash left, but that's fine. Good luck with the Hollow Knight though. It's a great game, so as might be obvious by the fact that I play it at home. So enjoy it. Goodness, don't walk into Mantis Lords. I was kind of hoping for a double there, but kind of up there in luck. Oh, that's not a very common pattern. Not very common at all. Huh. Wonder why they did that. Got him. Oh, they're not gonna say anything else. They will not Kika me right now, but they don't have to. I guess I'll go up with the bench first and then I'll go into Deep Nest. It's kind of whichever, I guess. Either way is fine. I kind of have to be a little bit creative how to get back up there. Having only right claw. Maybe this is even a bit tricky. How do I actually get back up there? Do I have to do like a clever dash here to get up? There you go. That's a clever dash. That's the trans dash strats. Well, we had, since it's a randomizer, we had to skip stuff that required Dream Nail, so this was originally my plan. But we did get all of the good early games. Oh, Bafanada. Korohoru. Mariba Osso. Batmatio. And so on. Of course, the Shaw. Gotta have the Shaw. Got a few oddballs in here as well, but right now we have the little problem that the rest of the people we want to talk to won't talk to you unless you have some checks or do some things that we can't get since it's random what we get. Like Dream Nail, you know? Missing Dream Nail means we can't hear Dream Nail or the Dream Warrior dialogues. So we're looking for something that will let more people talk to us so we can continue our language lesson. Let's see, this should be... Is this background objects pogoable? No? How do I do this one? Shade skip maybe? Maybe shade skip. Maybe shade skip. Let's just die here and test that theory. Kill me. I guess, is it possible to make this mantis fall down? Maybe if I make it fall down I can also pogo off of it. That could be a good idea to get this check out of sequence. Because I think the shade spawns upstairs, it really does, huh? I don't think it'll come downstairs with me. I can try, but... Of course the fireball is always a consideration. Will it drive me all the way downstairs? Maybe it will. Oh, okay, it leashed, but that was correct. Let's just warp back to reset his health and go again. Okay, so it does actually follow you downstairs. Good to know. This guy does not follow you downstairs, right? Does he? Let's test that too. Maybe? Nah, he just stays up there. He does not come down. A lot of enemies will fall down, of course, but this one doesn't, huh? Very steadfast. Oh, it leashes there too? Okay. It like started backing off because it wanted to do fireball. That's the problem. Maybe I have to burn the fireball early. Or it's fine either way. I think it's doing it. Is it doing it? I'm not sure. Come here. I'm not giving up without this check. This place has been very good to me before. There we go. Easy check. Oh! Almost spiked there. Of course it was just Geo, but we got the check and that's what counts. And now we can go back down into Deepnest and grab what's there. Hopefully we get some way to get into Kingdom's Edge. I think Kingdom's Edge is probably what has the stuff. According to the few hints we've collected on the way, this seems the intended progression. Bye, ladies. Hello, Jasmine Brooks 994. Get dunked in the water. Let's see. Got myself. Can I get this? I can. Nice. I can take it off the map. Always hit Geo rocks whenever you can, just to take them off the map. Winged Zotling. That is indeed a great game. It's one of the best of all times. Soul refill, I'll just buy it to get it off the map. I do like getting things off the map. There you go. Thanks to Right Claw, this is a lot easier than it could otherwise be. Still won't be able to get a ton in this place, but there's some decent stuff we can get fairly easily with Right Claw and Right Dash. Almost made that look smooth. Well, if you don't try, you will never succeed. Not that it matters, we have the damage tank. Background object pogo there for getting a little bit further than apparently the game knew that we could get. Huh. The game actually didn't know I could do this. That's funny. How funny you are, game. That was a very simple background pogo too. I did turn on all skips, but I don't know what else is nice. Ice cream maybe? Ice cream is pretty nice. Ice cream is pretty darn nice. Oh. This geo rock slash totem, and then just damage tank through this, I guess. That is very nice of you to say, and this white fragment is also very nice. Good stuff. Oh, I'm actually sort of approaching the... With one known dreamer and the one white fragment, we're approaching an ending I'm not going for. I could maybe have used that to pogo up, but now it's dead, so rip to that, I guess. That's fine, we did more here than intended. Alright, now what are we doing? Maybe just go to anywhere quieter, so I can get a lay of the land. Let's see. I think everyone is nice though. Everyone, by default, people are nice people. I think most people don't want to be non-nice people. There might be circumstances under which they are forced to do things they don't like. And there are some people that legitimately just like to grump things up. But mostly people are nice. Oh yes, we can go up to Stagnests if you like. Can we get all the way to Stagnests? It's gonna be pretty tricky, but at least we can get... I can see Tomato, my friend Tomato. Come on, I can see Tomato, right? Well, this should be it. Surely this jump is... Hello? This jump is not free. Oh, I assumed for sure this jump would be free. Maybe one of those where if I had left dash I could break over the slope, but... Do I need like a spell stall to get over this? Maybe this is much harder than I thought it was. Huh. That's kind of funky. The alternative is to get there from here. This kind of requires a shade skip though, so it's not too good either. Tricksy. Let's try the spell stall idea. If it works. I would need a little bit of soul from these guys. I'm curious if this works. I am never too busy to check if some new skip idea works. We already found the background pogo, which apparently the logic writers didn't know about, question mark. I guess there's lots of skips in this game that are obscure enough that most people have never heard of them or thought about them. I guess that's all the soul we're getting here. Alrighty. Almost 1,000 geo. Wow, we got rich suddenly. That's kind of nice. I do like being nice. Rich. I do like being nice as well, though. No, thank you. The way you put it is very nice, but I still kind of make a point out of not getting involved with arts and art commissions and related things. However, I do appreciate that at least you're putting it nicely compared to many of your colleagues, let's say, who are more insistent about these things, which I don't appreciate. But in this case, I have nothing to not appreciate. Let's see. Could drop down. And just talk to Tomato. It's great, but there are many things in this world that are technically free, but you don't necessarily want to say yes to everything. Oh, right, Vengeful Spirit upgrade. Very hot. That is free and I do want it. This is something, and a good example of something free you definitely want to say yes to. There's the right shade soul. Very strong.
Hela Summit. Bam.
Bummer.
Findel.
Oh, I actually forgot. I was supposed to do this guy, and he's way far down. He needs to be put all the way up. Okay, this might be a good time to update my splits, I guess. Let's see. Sport, current, run. I had actually completely forgotten what I was doing with this. Let's see. Just keep that pose, my tomato, while I edit my splits. So it's gonna be 152, 40. And then we can reset. Yes, I do want to update my best times. And then no, don't start. This always takes a little while to fix the splits. I think I'm more and more convinced that this run would be much better as a non-rando run. That I can actually make a proper deactivate those splitter, yes. A proper route for this instead of just kind of winging it. Okay, so let's fix that. All of the guys have skipped. Could push down quite a lot. Thanks, I won't do it though, but thanks for the suggestion, I suppose. This one goes all the way up. Baba Kuntala was done, so you can go below Baba Kuntala. Is done, and Seremak needs to be moved unknown far down. You also need to be moved possibly even further down. Okay, that seems about right. And then there's no skipped ones, and the next one would be... where's the next I should do? Actually, it's gonna be very quiet for a while, because there's no... Well, actually I can do this guy. He's not here, although he could have been here. And then I just gotta find checks before I can talk to more people. To be fair, this very quiet part of town. I think that's about right for our new ordering. Okay, then import the run. And now unskip a bunch of activate the auto splitter. Import the run again. Yeah, this takes way long when you are resume and undo lots of splits. Good. And here we are. Oh, these don't have times now. Okay, well, we'll just undo them and do them again. It will be a bit delayed, but that's what happens when you need to update your splits as you run. You kind of have to just learn. Okay. Bamu. Vindelt. Perfect. Not even a slight delay. We can do Nushkaku next, but he's not here, unfortunately. I guess there's no more dialogues for a while, so but we can go and find him quickly in Fungal so that we can move on to our next objective. Let's just do that. He's right here after all. I'm more and more partial to the idea of getting the Mr. Mushroom ending for Mr. Mushroom. Actually a very good idea. I guess I don't remember what he says in the ending, but maybe we'll just get the ending so that I can say it anyway. It sounds kind of nice. Hi Edgemal, how are you doing on this beautiful day? Baba Kontala to you. I hope you will yeah, it's Hedgemal. It's the mighty Hedgemal. Nushkaku. Nushkaku. Well, this is confusing with with the guy humming in the background, but okay, we got Nushkaku. Nushkaku, huh? Okay, so we learned how to speak mushroom language, which is actually kind of a big step forward. And we can go back to Howling Cliffs, where it'll be quiet for a while, and we won't learn any more language for a little while. But we got a bunch of checks, which means we hopefully get something that allows us to get the next group of things. So stuff that would let us learn more words would be going to City. City has a lot of people that can still speak. Getting Dream Nail would let us talk with all the Dream Warriors. Like, right here. I knew you were there. Nice to get hit. We could get some Grim action if we get Grim Child. What? These spikes always get me for some reason. Oh, I just thought I would one-shot you. Did not. Path of Pain is here. Kind of fitting with how much damage I'm taking. Can't get to Stagnest, I guess. Not yet. This render is about learning the language of Hallownest. So you might see in the tracker that these are the lines I've learned from different characters. For example, from Divine I learned Yakwemonak. And from Brum I learned Baba Kuntala. Because the idea is that I feel kind of bad that the vessel, has no voice to cry suffering. It's just because they didn't learn the language, I guess. So, if you just teach them the language of Hallownest, then suddenly they can speak again, and they won't have to, suffer in silence. They can actually express their suffering, maybe through poetry or something. That would kind of help, I feel that. So it'll be a very talkative night once I'm done with this. Right slash! Very nice. It is expecting me to dark rooms. I should totally have turned off dark rooms. I'm just refusing to do that right now. I sure hope it's not gonna expect me to do dark rooms, but I did turn it on. My foolishness. So yeah, practically I'm kind of visiting every single NPC of basically every single NPC that has lions. Like single NPC or even boss or enemy that like makes any form of howling wraiths. Nice. That like makes any vocalized statement of any kind. It's kind of, a chance for the knight to learn a little bit more about the language of Hallownest, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Miner's Key. Speaking of which, we have to learn something. Yeah, that was my line for Cornifer already. So we had Bafanada, etc. Quite some good lines so far. Sure, of course, and some curveballs here and there. So right now we would like to go center, but it's not possible to go center until we have summoned Grim. And so I'm thinking that if I were to do this run in the future, I probably shouldn't do it in a randomizer, because it's very hard to make a a concrete plan for which order will I do the checks in. Oh yeah, this requires Dream Nail. I don't know why I'm here. Bafanada. I think it's Bafanada, but everyone has their own right to interpretation. It's fine if I learn it slightly wrong, it's an important thing about learning languages. So I've had to learn a number of languages through my life for various reasons. And The most important lesson I learned is that don't be afraid to make mistakes, you know? Don't be afraid that you're gonna misspell it, people are gonna laugh at you because, oh no, he said Bapanada or instead of Bapanada or the other way around. Like, it doesn't really matter. If they understand you, it's good enough. That is really it. That is the most important part. And the knight definitely is not afraid of failure, we know that. The knight can fail any number of times and still pick up the pieces and get back on their feet. Huskard, Hunter's Notes. Alright, assuming I cannot go center, who else can I talk to? Well, depends. I guess I can't talk to anyone until I get some more checks anyway, so we're just kind of hoping that one of the upcoming checks now will kind of resolve everything. Overgrown key. Ooh, that could resolve something. This is actually a check now, for some reason. Someone put the check here. Don't ask me why. I like it though. A grub. And there's a tree. Papa being unuseful? Well, I think the shops have been fairly useful. They've sold me some keys and stuff, and Legbreaker had the right claw, which was kind of hot, frankly. Frankly, kind of hot. There are now some geo rocks we could get there. That's true. They're pretty cheap, pretty free. Also, you probably have not noticed it, but today I am using a custom skin. It is not the default knight, even though you might be forgiven for thinking it is. Today is Blurple Knight, which, well, it's the knight, but with a slight shade of blurple on the coat. It's fine if you just think that I'm kidding you. I have never heard that song before, and I don't know what the context is for it, so it carries no, let's say, personal import to me at this point. One could consider it, but I don't know what purpose it would serve. There's really no one we can reach right now. Just need to do more checks. Okay. Can get some stuff here, down the path from here. Well, I mean, sure, but let's say in the end, the channel still represents me and what I naturally find fun, so if I don't even know of it, then it's unlikely that I would put stuff on unless I at least know about it, let's say. I can look it up, but I'm unsure whether it's something I would like. If that makes sense. Besides, I rarely play any music on stream. It's mostly just the Hollow Knight soundtrack playing in the background. I fell. Well, no. I can, how'd I put this? It is very human to assume that we are somehow in some way special, like each individual has some special circumstance that makes them particularly cursed, you know? Like, oh yes, everyone else is happy but I'm unhappy. I have terrible circumstances. Something is wrong in my life specifically. I mean, there's a ton of people, and there will definitely be a lot of people that have very similar circumstances to you. It's just how it is. So, oops. So I don't necessarily... Oh yeah, I thought I could spawn out at the exit by leaving on the spikes, but that doesn't work. Spawns me back there again. Maybe it would be faster to spawn on bench rather than wrangling my way out in the dark here. Yeah, okay. You know what, I'm just gonna bench. This takes too long. I'm not good at dark rooms. We got the mask shard, which is what mattered. Didn't really need anything else there. Can go back down and grab the journal, and then grab the Fog Canyon / Queen's Gardens stuff. Can't get all the way into Queen's Gardens, but we don't need to. Just get the checks. Nice hop. Try again. Also can't make that one, huh? But I could. Isn't that possible to make with the right dash though? Thought so. Well, as long as you're there. Fragile Greed for 3. Good if I need to farm. And I could also go see Divine again. There's that one check down there, but I guess it's faster from the bench. This is the key. You have an excuse this time. Amazing. Careful. Zappy. This place is so comfy. And I really like this blue room. It's just like a really chill little place with, you know, a few corpses hanging around and a mimic. Very cool. Betrayed me, mimic, making noise in my peaceful room. The punishment is death. Corner. I love that corner. It's a good corner. We can do mound here. Let's do mound. Can also get a moss fly. Open up this thing. A grub. Very cool. Alright, time for the hardest arena in the whole game. Especially with my nail one-shotting the mosquitoes. Oh, I forgot I had right slash. Huh. I get so used to not having it that you kind of start adapting a combat style around not having. But it sure does help. Oh! Resting Grounds and Forgotten Crossroads. Wait, so left Crystal Heart is in Resting Grounds? Probably is in the Catacombs then, huh? Probably. Which means it's locked behind Dark Dive. That is not ideal. Stalwart Shell and cannot get the Dreamnail dialogue. That's one reason not to come here, I guess. Having to backtrack for the Dreamnail dialogue later. I overshot. Stalwart Shell for one. I probably won't equip it, but I just want to mention at this point that Stalwart Shell is not a terrible charm. Like, it's very... There's not a lot of builds where it makes sense to use Stalwart Shell, but if you get lucky and get it for like 0, I would just equip it and, you know, always. You'll be forgiven if you don't remember what Stalwart Shell did. I didn't the first time I equipped it. Basically it just gives you more... weird bots and weird chatters, huh? I see. Yeah, I don't know. Although I feel like this is a conversation from a while ago. But it is true. Could be weird, some mix of weird bots and weird chatters. But yeah, to finish the idea on Stalwart Shell, basically just gives you extra iframes anytime you take damage. Like the damage iframes just last a bit longer. And it's surprisingly not a bad thing. It's not a good thing to play Charm Notches for, but if you have it, it feels kind of good. And as for the bots, I think their main purpose is to make you like add them on Discord and stuff so that they can send you spam links and fish you or something. I think that is the main idea. But there's a few people who are also just kind of weird at wording themselves and they kind of look like bots. Possibly they aren't. It's hard to say. I try not to be too aggressive against anyone. On the off chance that what looks like a bot is actually just someone that has a different relationship to the language than I do. That could happen. But if it's clear that they want to sell us something or that they won't proceed the conversation unless I add them on some social media platform or something, I'm just going to pass on that. I'm here to stream games. And simple as this. There's an I in there. I mean, there is, but there's also an I in intelligent. So there you have it. Oh yeah, we can get this now. Wait, that still kind of requires a shade, right? Kind of still requires a shade. Maybe I don't care. I could get the shade though. One try only. It's only 2 checks, so this isn't particularly worth my time, but it shouldn't be too difficult right now. Come here. I have a job for you, Shady. Oh, I'm just gonna... Oh, I got the fireball skip! That's hot. Now, my shade is kind of left behind, unfortunately. But that was kind of a hot fireball skip. Kind of happy about that one. Can I get this? I actually never gotten that fireball skip before, not that specific, like specifically with fireball. So, somewhat happy with it. And some more money. Throw myself into the water so I can respawn at the other. Well, that's kind of disheartening, but there is also you in unbelievably intelligent, so there is that. You know, always look on the bright side of everything. And now we open the shortcut, so don't have to do this again. Let's see. I do want to kill both of these for Pokédex entries. Love key. Oh, kind of worrying. We do pretty good pogo damage, and we have the upgraded fireball. Take this guy out in relatively short order. It does deal double damage, but that doesn't help if he can't hit me. Okay, we cleared out a good chunk of checks, but there's still a lot missing. Could go up and kill a maggot. Maybe we clear out a little bit of stuff after False Night. There's really not a lot of checks left. Also, we can take the fight to Hornet again. Why not? Oh wait, retrieve my shade first. Retrieve my shade first. Retrieve my shade first. Quick. So there's a reason I delayed Hornet for a long time. I just went in there and got the Shaw. Because this is not your usual Hornet at home. This is the actual Hornet she told you not to worry about. She's a little bit stronger than the usual Hornet, but I think we can beat her. I think we are ready. Alright. I already mastered your Shaw. You have nothing against me. I'm not afraid of the Shaw. Honestly, the fact that she's super fast isn't that bad. It's just this move there that's dangerous. I mean, okay, she does jump on you very easily. Oh, and you have to have a little bit more reaction speed for that one. But yeah, that move is the worst. Oh, this is the direction I have the normal. So yeah, this is the spicy mod, adding some challenge to the Hornet 1 encounter. Actually, it doesn't boost the Hornet 2 encounter, so arguably Hornet 1 is probably not harder than Hornet 2, but she's faster for sure. Oh. Quite a lot faster. So all it does is it speeds her up and it gives some extra particles to that move, which is a bit tricky. I also think it seems like it makes her get less knocked back by Fireball, which is a kind of a big DPS loss. Of course, sure, happily. You know, chat can be used for anything as long as it's not being offensive or you know, starting a fight with other people. Then you can use chat for anything, really. You can talk about what you had for dinner if you like. And Hollow Knight is definitely very appropriate. It's just chat, you know? Oh. Fortunately, High Blood plus a little bit of safe play means I can tank the occasional hit unless she walks into me, which is not that good. Oh. Oh, it's just as about to heal too. Okay, so we're stuck on one now. Oh. Did die to Hornet, but it is Spicy Hornet, so the chance is always there. I think we can get there though. Just go back in and focus a little bit more. Avoid taking hits in succession. It is very hard not to get hit by those grass balls, because they just kind of cover so much of the screen. There are notionally gaps between them, but the way they fall makes it very hard to exploit them. But I haven't fought Spicy Hornet that many times, so... Fortunately, the logic does actually update, so it doesn't assume that you'll be able to beat Spicy Hornet until you have a little bit more loot than what you'd expect for the regular Hornet encounter. Having right cloak does help, but not having left cloak does not help, so... There's a lot of situations like... Oh, okay, I got absolutely smashed on there. It's... Oh. You also see how important suddenly Claw gets against her. Nice, actually blocked the move. Double fireball, good. Run. Ah! Dying to Sly, huh? Oh, ow. Probably not read. Dying to Sly, I see. That's so you're doing Pantheons? That's really cool. Sly is a really rough boss, like first times you're learning him. I think Sly really has like a moveset designed to catch you out and like make you like whoop, 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 that hit me, that hit me, that hit me. But I do think that you can learn him, like once you learn Sly, it's possible to play pretty safe. But it's kind of an encounter meant to make you lose a few Pantheons, you know, because you don't get any practice on him at all until he kind of ambushes you. Ugh, so hard to get out of that move. The gaps are just so unwieldy. Like without both direction dash, sometimes it just cuts you out almost completely. I'm not gonna spoil anything about the Sly fight because I don't know how far into it you are, but let's just say that it's not... The design definitely shows that throughout the whole fight, that's kind of the idea, to catch you out and be like, can you figure out how to deal with this right now? Or are you going to drop this Pantheon run to our clever nonsense? Well, and realistically, I mean, I died to him. So, you know, that's how it is. I died to him. I do resent that move when she just jumps across and just does that in her face. It's very hard to escape the grass balls. Yeah. Huh? I just mean like the second phase Sly does have one. Spoilers. And he is even more so than the first phase, let's say. It's even more catch you out based than the first phase. I wish you wouldn't do that, Hornet. I'm the type that's very sensitive to spoilers myself, so I try to avoid giving them to others unless they greenlight it. Whoa! What's that angle there? I've never seen that angle before. To kind of just hit the roof and then tilted. That's amazing. Give it a second for high blood. Oh, kind of missed the pogo there. Again, that angle is amazing. I never really used Claw on Hornet before, so... No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Ah, she jumped on me. She jumped on me. Oh, Hornet, Spicy Hornet is so rough when she jumps on you with the balls. You just take smacks. Anything I can do to make it a little bit nicer? No, I think I'm already on a pretty good build. I mean, Quick Slash would help, but I can't afford it. I think Spell Twister is probably the best, even though I'm wasting a Charm Notch. I'll go for one more try of Spicy Hornet. I want to learn this fight. It's not very hard, but it's definitely a ton harder than the regular Hornets. Like, I'd still rate it lower than some other bosses. It's not like Hoarder, which is just a completely crazy, unfair nonsense fight. Oh, that's a really good hit from me. I think if I had either claw or dash to the left, then this fight would be a lot easier. Because there's a lot more chances where she just can't... Egale! You! Oh, I really didn't think that was what she was doing there. She's fast though, and it's hard to react in time sometimes. Just kinda wanted to push her there. It's not optimum for damage, but... Also I gotta, you know, burn soul. What? That hit me? Your silly horns. Nice double hit. Give it a second to heal up. Double hits for damage and buying time. Great. Okay, we're doing great this time. That's a hit. I don't know how to... What? It double hit me! It double hit me! I didn't even know it could do that. I was doing great until there. And she jumped me. Okay, fine. One last try. I really do enjoy learning this fight. It's kind of fun when mods add like a new twist on an existing boss without taking it too far away. I do think that it's like just speeding her up is not that interesting. Adding a new move or a new aspect of an existing move is nice, although I wish I could figure out like if there's like a consistent way to read it, or if you just need distance, which is very hard when she's this fast and jumps you. Like, anytime I can dash away, I can kind of consistently not take damage. Or if I can claw up the wall, I can also kind of... But sometimes she just jumps in your face and you don't have any way to take them distance. Okay, she's absolutely just wrecking me. Clearly she's just wrecking me. That's okay. Let's think of a different check to do while I gather my strength for new attempts later. I do not regret adding Spicy Hornets, unlike how I regretted adding Hoarder. But wish I didn't do it today. But it's not an easy fight at this point. Kinda need some extra mobility, probably, to make it easier. She also has a lot of health, like compared to regular Hornets. She is way tankier. You can't just burn her. Let's just pick up whatever checks we don't have yet and think about our next step. There is the gauntlet here, which shouldn't be too bad unless acid for no reason. This gauntlet seems scary, but it's actually really chill. Just some hunter's notes. This one exists. I do have dash now, so it should be a lot easier than before. That's true. But there's also the stuff by False Knight, which I think I'd rather do. Also, wait, didn't someone have Monomon? I'm starting to remember that someone had Monomon. Yes, I think it was Grubfather. Or Seer? One of them. I could check if I have satisfied the requirements for either. And we can go see Myla. Myla, our friend. I think it's not expecting me to do the spike tunnel, and I mean, I can't with that left dash or left C dash. It's that would be quite cruel of it to expect something like that. A little bit of an early fail jump. I can't actually do fail jump without Dream Nail, but at least I can go see what his siblings are made of. They're made of Shroomal Warrior Hunter's Notes. And the Uma's Hunter's Notes. Okay. And we can also grab the last two things in Ancestral Mound, which I can just warp to save like 20 seconds of walking, I guess. Oop. Thanks to Claw, I can also just skip the whole thing. Very nice. Don't have to go through Ancestral Mound the intended direction. Oh, rude. Don't have to do anything the way anyone intended it. I maybe still need a yeah, I still need a Vengefly, yeah? Oh, I didn't. I see you there. Don't kill me. Would be kind of awkward to die here. Ancestral Mound isn't exactly the place you want to die, but well. Come here. Come here, Vengefly. I need you more than ever right now. What? What was that? I butted heads on the wall. Oh. One more time. There is one more, fortunately. So I have one more shot at this. And I don't know, this should be easy enough, so if I don't get it now, I guess I'll just reset and try it again. But this isn't exactly the hardest enemy cobra in the game. Typically. What was that? Meh, I dashed too early. I think that's the problem. I just shouldn't have dashed. It's such an easy thing to make. I guess I just grabbed the ledge and then fell down. No biggie. Yeah. This time can just grab the Vengefly right away. Come here. This one? No, both are here. Okay, good. Come here. Don't lose sight of me. I need your eyes fixed on me at all times. There we go. I did do an early dash again, but okay. Lifeblood Core and Ethereal Gaba Absence. Very good. Don't need Green Path Stag for anything. So that's it for this. You had the Fragile Key, which I don't need. You had nothing useful, I'm afraid. You had nothing useful. You might have had something. I wonder if you would sell it to me now. Let's check Salubra again. Salubri. Geo. This mask shard is very expensive. I'm not so sure I want to buy it. Lots of Hunter's Notes. Ooh, the Vessel Fragment also very expensive. A slightly cheaper mask shard, I might buy this one. And that is a 5th mask, so that is already quite good. Do I want to buy this? I think the Vessel Frag would give me another vessel, but it's a little bit pricey right now. Okay. Can get the Myla Totem. What else is actually available on the map? This one check. Oh, Deep Nest. Ooh, Dark Nest. I could do Dark Nest, yes. Oh dear, it wants me to do Dark Nest. That is not good. So this is the problem when you turn on all skips, that eventually it expects you to do some bad stuff. Let's go to Myla first, it's the simplest thing. And it could already be the solution. Speaking of Myla, well, it's not her turn yet, let's just say. It's not her turn just yet. She'll have her day to shine. Actually, having a 5th mask really helps. Oh. Maybe things will get better from here. Hello, Myla. So, I'm not learning anything from Myla right now, even though I'm supposed to learn something from every NPC. None of those lines of Myla interest me. There's something else I want to learn instead. Oh yeah, that's Ismas. Ismas tier. Okay, Ismas tier gives us teacher archives access. Me? No, never. I never said anything like that. What on earth are you accusing me of? How terrible. I would never. In the first place, this is a completely Mila violence-free zone. You will not see any violence on any Milas at all on this stream. It's never happened before. Nope. Also, I hope no one counted my Mila kill count during that enemy randomizer. It might have hit a dozen. Anyway. I'm innocent. Also, I noticed that the timer is frozen for some reason. And it's been frozen for a while now. Why is the timer frozen? That's a great question. 9, okay, you counted. Very good. So we didn't quite hit the dozen. And I don't know why the timer does not want to continue past scrim. Let's see. Maybe the split. Okay, splitting and then undoing the split could work, I guess. Okay. I guess the timer is way behind now. Might be like more than half an hour behind. But I'm not gonna bother getting up and fixing it. That's okay. It's more of a shopping list than a timer after all. It's not like I'm actually trying to submit this as a speedrun. Alrighty. This one's always a little bit tricky to get to. Easy clap. I got the damage tank first try. Actually kinda happy with that. That's not such an easy damage tank to get. 21 essence. And I need a little bit of soul for this. There you go. We could also get the... Well, we can't get, but we can preview the Dream Tree over here. Well, I can get that from Leg Eater. Thinking about it, I always kind of like underestimate the fact that I can go here from Leg Eater once I have Ismasteer. Like, that is probably the better bench to go from. Well. Kaboom. The damage tank strats for this check are kinda painful. Glad I didn't have to do it. This funny room. Oh, this is a funny room. It is a funny room. It always makes me laugh because everything goes boom. And I don't have dives, I can't do the shortcuts. Which would be diving through this nonsense. That would be fun. But no fun is allowed, huh? Okay, it didn't come for me. I thought it might come for me there. It did not. I don't even have left dash. This is awkward. Okay, nice hop. Nice hops. Oh, great hops. Amazing hops. Top tier hops. Nice hops. And got some money. Well, that's the usual story here. You do all of this and you get nothing in return. But at least we got the room in a relatively short amount of time. Yeah, can't really get the Cornifer, don't have left draw. Then just leave that for later. Don't need the key for the archives today. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Zero can be kind of rough, like it's already the fight without with platforms, right? That makes Zero a lot harder. Hello, squirrel. Manama. Huh. I do actually kind of need you, squirrel. You will be important. I don't really want to shuffle you up the tracker, though. I could, I guess. Then I have to pause it again, and it's such a pain. Yeah. Definitely when I'm doing this run in the future, it will be without rando, so that I have a reliable tracker that doesn't keep like changing the order on me, because it's so hard in rando to predict which order you'll do checks in. I kind of knew that would be like that from the beginning, but I was still stubborn. Go on, journal entry. If I want the rest, I kind of have to fight Umu, and if I fight Umu, then I have to move someone's lines up, and I don't want to do that, so we'll leave that for now. And instead, maybe... Huh. Ah yes, I can go into Queen's Gardens briefly. That's true, I can go into Queen's Gardens. That could be kind of good. But right now what I'm looking for is access to either City or Dreamnail or Grim. That's basically the most important things to find right now. Anything that would help me talk to more people. I've been non-verbal for too long. Queen's Gardens Acid. So easy when you don't need to actually do it as a skip. I really like having High Blood. Just kind of lets you... Oh, left Mothwing Cloak! Hot stuff! Hot stuff right here. Gained. I was just saying how I really enjoy having High Blood because it just lets you AFK through a lot of exploration. Taking damage, tanks. 24 Geo, very nice. With left cloak, just no problem going into gardens. Don't have to do any fancy skips or anything. And we can also do Aspider, Mantis Arena rather. Not bad. Banana bread. Here for you. Oh, thought I had a nice grab there. Didn't. I missed. Sadness. That hit though. Ow. Nice grab. Well, fight is still not too bad. We're strong enough.
Make him no kuchin.
Resting grounds map, don't need
Choco.
that. Alright. From here, I guess I can actually go into deepness from here, yeah. Now with my dashes in order, I should be able to. Very nice find. Very good timing. Oh. Why did I do that? I'm still trying to find the hazard respawn here that will let you skip the whole puzzle, but I never managed to find it. It looks really easy when people do it on video, but I guess it might be like pixel perfect. I always wonder what you're doing down here. Like, do you live down here? Is that it? Okay. We can choose either to go left or right. I think going right is best right now. I think so. Wool Eater's Hunter's Notes. Fortunately, don't need them. This is not my favorite dream tree to get. Oh. Good. And fight the mantises. Oh, rude. Got him. King's Idol. And an ambush. Got him. Charm Notch. Very nice. Very nice. So actually here's an example of someone speaking, and I would kind of like to learn their line. The problem is they're a little bit shuffled down in my encounter table, because I didn't really expect to meet them this early. So maybe we just kind of have to ignore them right now. And we'll talk to them again later. They'll be around. Even if they get infected and their friends kind of melt into goo, they're still happy to chat with me. Where's the break point for this one? I don't want to get past it. There. Ooh, that was close. Can aim for that mushroom, huh? Okay. So mushroom in the roof and the mushroom on the floor. Try to remember that. Hunter's notes. Preview as more hunter's notes. And can also check sports room. And we can also get out, so that's nice. Always awkward when you can't leave sports room. God Tamer hunter's notes. Very nice. Okay. Guess we go back into Deep Nest. This place is a little bit far away from everything, so better do it now while we're here. This is the non-dark part of Deep Nest, so not too bad. And there's a fair number of checks in this area. Like this room, with 4 checks, just hanging around for free. Very nice. A vessel fragment. And that's the first vessel. Nice. Nailmaster's Glory for 3, yeah. A little bit too balanced, especially since I don't have any nail arts. Oh, thank you, Anti-Soft Clock Platform. That's not vanilla, but the rando does like to put a few platforms in places so that you don't get stuck. Sometimes I turn them on off, sometimes I turn them on. Depends on mood. Hear me. Well, that's kind of the goal, right? If you learn all the things, then people will hear you. Oh, rude. Just drop down and enjoy the conifer. Yeah, enjoy. That's actually a very good idea. I might also need to grab something quick to munch on, because you keep gaming, you're gonna need that food and water. Geo for Geo. Well, okay. I mean, throw it into the spikes, why don't you? From this room, really the only thing you can do is go down, so I'm gonna do just that. Fortunately, that's relatively free. Nothing interesting in this room, just keep progressing downwards. It's a bit of a maze, but you can somehow memorize it if you do it enough times, which has been happening to me a lot lately, so I feel like I have. I haven't memorized it exactly, I just kind of go by feel, like I feel like this is the right direction. And it usually is. Whee! Back for the water, and a bench, very nice. There's a bunch of free stuff to the right, so I usually go there first, even though technically it's more efficient to get the tram pass first. I do know that the tram pass is with Grubfather though. But which tram pass is that? I thought tram pass was split. I don't remember which tram pass he has. Can't get through here. My Deepness has all the sounds, huh? All the good sounds. Unfortunately, I can't really learn speaking like a Deep Nest. That doesn't really make any form of conceptual sense, but yeah, we could even take the top room, why not? It's not that slow, frankly. Just take the damage tank, you have high blood. Welcome back. I hope you got yourself a nice snack. Something that gives you the energy you need to deal with Pantheon nonsense. Pantheon can sometimes be a lot of nonsense. There's a grub behind there. That's good. We do need grubs. Grubs are very important. I missed it. I was gonna... Oh, almost got it. Almost got it. Almost caught up. That was so close. And that's all the tracks here. Unfortunately, without tram access, we can't really